Morning, all.
There.
Thanks for coming in. And boy, Edward Snowden, the top of every trend all through the weekend. And now no one has an idea where he is.
No, I mean, what's the latest? He left Moscow and he's heading for maybe Ecuador somewhere. And
Didn't get on the
Didn't
plane.
get on the plane.
Well, that Tom Hanks movie where he was stuck in the airport. I mean, apparently.
And I think Putin loves this kind of tweaking of the U.S., right?
Well, that and the Chinese doing it as well. And this could all be kind of a ruse set up by WikiLeaks as well. Who knows if he's even going to go on an Aeroflot plane, whether he's got some private plane to get him out somewhere as well.
It's incredible. It's kind of like an extra. I mean, usually these are states involved in this, Russia, China. Now you have WikiLeaks, which is this kind of amorphous international body, getting a lot of support from them, and they have a great legal team. There's a judge, I understand it, a former Spanish judge who was the one who had ordered the arrest of Pinochet, who's advising him. And there are others, and there are clearly a lot of sympathizers out there across all borders who want to see this guy safe.
The one thing I was struck by in your interview yesterday with General Alexander, that the U.S. waited 8 days to revoke the passport. Essentially allowing this to actually all happen, allowing him to be able to leave Hong Kong in the first place. I was stuck.
They say that they were doing everything the Hong Kong government asked them to do, and that they basically got stiffed by Hong Kong. And Hong Kong and China just said, we're not going to go along with it. But this is one of the mysteries that is still...
One thing's for sure. Sorry, George. No, reporters love this story, right? I mean, you're bouncing from capital to capital. Where's the plane going to land?
Right.
I mean, this is like old-fashioned espionage.
Everybody looking at that empty seat this morning.
Exactly.
Paula Deen, fired by the Food Network over the weekend, and over those comments she made in the lawsuit. But it turns out a backlash against the Food Network online almost immediately.
What's interesting about this, and some of us have been affected by this, not the Paula Deen case. This is one of those stories that's about the power of social media. It's about many things. But right now, the back and forth with her fans and the people who are against her and the Food Network is about organizations like the Food Network and apparently QVC trying to put their finger to the wind in monitoring what's going on. And you can get very interesting and sometimes distorted views of things when small clumps of people get very intense about things. I'm surprised this happened as fast as it did, and I think her fans are now bouncing back and saying it's unfair.
QVC hasn't done it yet.
They have not, and they've issued a very kind of like classic statement like, we're monitoring things, we'll see what happens. We know what that means. They'll wait and see how bad the backlash is and whether or not they should do something. But the social media aspect of this speeds it up.
Makes it different to have that aspect, because whether it's the 1960s or present day, race relations, hot button issue, emotions running high on all sides. But then when you add social media to it as well,
it gets hotter.
Yeah.
And you're a Food Network or some play or QVC, you don't want to be anywhere near that. And so the second the flame starts to burn that close to you, you're like, I got to get away.
Not gonna, their decision's final.
It appears that way. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who knows? But it looks like it's final. Yes, and it was very fast.
Okay, let's move on. Miranda Kerr. This is interesting. Married to actor Orlando Bloom.
Are you going to show pictures of Miranda Kerr on the TV now?
Would you like us to?
I'm guessing that's what this is about. There we go.
That is what it's about. Says she's an alpha female in her career, but at home, she prefers to relax and play the more submissive passive role.
Well, that's great. I'm glad for her, and I'm glad for Orlando. I'm sure he enjoys that. Right. Exactly.
This just in.
Yeah. I mean, that's wonderful, I guess.
What do you say?
What do you say? I'm sorry.
What do you say about this? I'll throw one more out there. Kanye and Kim, he proposed?
I don't know if he proposed. It's clear that he is overwhelmed by the baby. He's enthralled. He's around her all the time. Babies can create a great sort of emotion around people. I think the proposal may be a bit premature. Let's wait and see.
Did we confirm the name?
Yes, it's North.
It is North.
Yes, Northwest. So, get out your compass, people. You know what the other names are going to be.
Wow.
They're coming soon.
Larry, you're very sassy then.
I tell you, you are a Renaissance man. You can talk about anything.
He gets a little sleep over the weekend, comes in all
Well, talk or not talk.
A little sun on the beach. I'm all ready to go.
Always good to see you.